Right then, Robin. Refer to me as Timothy. Alright? I've come to you because my driving instructor is on holiday for the next 3 weeks. I have my driving test in 4 weeks. Alright?
Okay.
I wanted to have the continued lessons just to make sure that I am able to pass my driving test. My first attempt in 4 weeks' time.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
So I have my driving test in 4 weeks. My driving instructor is on holiday for 3 weeks. You are taking the role of my driving instructor just for that period of time. I'm familiar with the controls of the car. The car is all set up and we've done all this stuff.
Yeah.
Alright?
Yeah.
So we are ready to go.
Okay. Okay.
Alright?
Yeah. Alright. Hi Timothy, how are you?
Fine, thank you.
Good stuff. Right, you've got your test coming up soon, I hear.
I have, yes.
Yeah, about 4 weeks, is it?
4 weeks, yeah.
So it's 4 weeks to your test.
Yeah.
And your normal driving instructors decide to take a holiday.
I know.
How convenient's that?
It's not very good, is it?
Well, you're in safe hands with me.
Thanks.
I've had a brief conversation with him,
Yeah.
just to gauge where you're up to.
Yeah.
Obviously, with 4 weeks to your test,
Yeah.
you're pretty much on the case with most things, hopefully.
Yeah.
Today what we're going to do is we're going to look at the emerging situations, okay? Mainly. Your driving instructor has said that you are mainly doing things correctly, but there are a number of things we just need to iron out a little bit, and we just need to make sure that you're...
He's not told me that.
Well, it's just... I need to find out a little bit. If we go out and do a bit of driving, I can find out a little bit more about how you're getting on.
Okay.
So, but it's not a bad thing just to, get some feedback from your instructor, and then you can just let me know what's going on. Okay. Right. So,
are we all right to go?
We are, yeah. So, do your normal checks. I shall be watching you. We're looking at the emerging situations, but I shall be also watching you on the rest of your driving, so don't mind if I start correcting you on certain things.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. End of the road, turn right, please.
At the end of the road, turn right, Timothy, please. We're going to hold there for a second. So just on that first emerging situation there, we've got emergency mirrors are fine. Yeah. Your speed was a little bit too quick in a way because we only needed to go a number of yards, but we hurried it up. So we need to think back to that mirror signal position speed and look situation.
Yeah.
So we're looking at that. But so we came to that open junction. It was an open junction, but there were cars on the left and right hand side. I understood the reason why we needed to creep
the next road on the right.
So if we take the next road on the right, please, creep forward. But we need to get those looking, checking in, because obviously if you're not looking and being precise with the checks, you're going to miss a vehicle coming up on the left, which is what happened there. Yeah. The key to it is just getting those mirrors in, your signal, and your position.
Okay. End of the road, turning right, please.
So at the end of the road, turn right.
You said my mirrors are fine.
Yeah.
And my indication was alright. So I'm going a bit too fast.
Yeah, so let's just slow it down a little bit, yeah. And make sure you're preparing the vehicle though, as to get into first gear, if you remember, yeah. So we're just having a look. So your mirrors, you just mentioned your mirrors, they were fine. Yeah. They weren't absolutely spot on with the approach there, because what you did, if we were going right, which mirrors were we looking into if we're going right?
Looked into that one and that one.
No, you looked into that one and that one.
Did I?
Yeah, you did. Yeah. So if we're going right, it's centre and right. If we're going left, it's centre and left mirror.
Take the next road on the right.
If we take the next road on the right, please. turning right there.
Yeah.
Your turning was fine. You
Yeah.
tended to use that reference point, which is great.
Yeah.
But what you have to be aware of, if you're turning into a road, you need to be thinking about what is coming at us.
Yeah.
Cars on the left, there's cars on the right, there was a car approaching, so let's just keep that clutch control a bit more.
Oh, okay.
You didn't really use any gas, which was good, but that clutch control is crucial because you might need to slow down.
Okay.
Yeah.
End of the road, turning right, please.
So at the end of the road, turn right. So we're going to approach this mirrors. Yeah.
Yeah.
Signal.
Yeah.
Position.
Yeah.
Speed. Yeah. Good. Let's just slow it down with your brake. Yeah. Get it into that first gear. And we're just going to creep forward. We're going to pause there now. Now we're looking. It is an open junction in a way because we're looking. We can see. You're looking left, looking right. So the whole approach there was a lot better. It felt a lot safer because you'd given yourself enough time to plan coming up to the junction.
Okay.
Yeah. If we hurry things too much, you're going to rush everything.
Yeah.
That's when you start to overshoot at a junction. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So we're planning, and that's what the mirror, signal, position, speed, and look is all about. Yeah.
Okay.
It's not just words. It's actual, literally. Yeah.
Okay.
Good. Checking the left-hand mirror as you pull in.
Taking the next road on the right.
You take the next road on the right,
I want you to just get me to stop on the left where it's safe, convenient, legal to do
and then
so.
if you can just, once we turn right, we'd just park up on the left when it's safe and convenient to do so. Just before we turn, but just
Yeah.
after we turned, just your mirror check. You looked into that left-hand mirror as you were turning. It's that centre and then right. Okay.
Right.